Sometimes communication can get tricky, especially when you feel stressed. But did you know that communication can be calm and firm at the same time? That means that even during a time when you are stressed, you can still be firm but remain calm. This is especially important because stress can disrupt effective communications. Stress can disrupt speech, even if normally you are able to speak clearly and think clearly. When you are stressed, those things may be compromised. You may misspeak, you may be at a loss for words, you may rush trying to get out whatever it is that you want to say. You may feel overly emotional or like you have way too much energy. You may come across as defensive. Or for some of you, you may even focus on people-pleasing rather than resolving an issue. Whatever the case may be, staying calm when stressed out may be an important skill to master. In order to stay calm when you are under stress or when you are trying to convey something that's important or urgent, I invite you to follow the steps associated with the word calm as an acronym. C in calm is for clarity. Clarify what is happening. If you're in the middle of a stressful situation, the last thing you want to do is make assumptions. Clarify as much as you can so that you understand the situation, because sometimes it's a matter of misunderstanding and you don't even need to be stressed out or upset. So make sure that first you clarify. A is for acknowledgement. Acknowledge any impact of what's happening and your feelings associated with what is happening. When you take the time to acknowledge your feelings and any impact that a situation may have, this allows you to take a moment and proceed with a clear head. This is how we avoid assumptions. The idea is to respond to a situation, not react. Response is thoughtful. Reacting may be flying off the handle or having a knee-jerk reaction. It's more automatic than thoughtful. L in calm is for limit, meaning set boundaries. This is especially important when dealing with something stressful. Set boundaries for yourself and set boundaries for others. Don't get involved in things that you should not be involved in, and don't worry about people butting into things they shouldn't be butting into. Don't allow it. So setting limits is important. Other limits, such as limits of how much time and energy you want to spend on an issue, that's important too. Ruminating is not good for stress management. Lastly, remember to move forward. Being stuck on an issue or a problem indefinitely is not good for anybody. If an issue can be resolved, take the steps to resolve it. If it cannot, do what you need to move forward. Get over it. Move forward. That's not to say that something egregious is excused or labeled as being okay simply because nothing can be done about it now. No, not at all. But if you truly cannot do anything about it, you have to let it go. Move on, move forward. And if there are things that you can do to fix a situation or the effects of something that happened, then move forward and do that. Again, don't remain stuck. Don't allow yourself to stay stuck, and don't allow others to keep you stuck. You probably know a person or two in your life who likes to stay with a problem. Even though they claim they're looking for a solution, they can't get off the problem. Don't allow them to keep you there. And if you're that person, pay attention. Move forward. Do not keep bringing up the same things over and over again. It's time to move forward. Now that you know the steps for engaging in a calm way of dealing with stressful situations, it's time to practice. As with anything else in life, practice makes better. So, practice the steps in the acronym CALM. And I advise practicing for everyday scenarios. Practice one for something that might happen within the family, your family, a family member. Practice another situation that may happen with a friend. Practice something where it might be a customer service issue or a service issue, something out in the world with strangers. Practice makes better. So remember, take what you've learned, the steps that I shared with you, and practice them so that when you face a real situation, whatever it is, whether it's family, friends, strangers, you will have practiced so the steps are easier for you to go through. You don't have to think about it. If we just learn something once and never practice it, when we are faced with an actual situation, you may not even think about using the steps in CALM. But if you've had some practice on a regular basis, it will become almost like second nature to you. So then you can utilize these steps as a way of making the situation better for you and, by extension, for anyone else who is involved. Something else to remember as you're practicing and learning this tool is to remember to breathe. So take in one nice, deep, slow breath before you begin, and focus on staying neutral. That means let's not blame, let's not point fingers, let's be grown-ups about whatever is happening. It's better for you, it's better for the situation, it's better for everyone involved. And as you practice, you may want to journal about your outcomes and how you felt afterwards. This will allow you to track your progress. The more you practice, the better you will get. And remember, practicing in a safe, pretend environment is a good way to still learn the steps without the extra stress of a real-world situation first while you're learning. So, I encourage you to practice this tool so that you can use it effectively if and when a situation calls for it. If you'd like to learn more about a comprehensive approach to stress management, check out the links below.